Hi guys. So I was doing something and something just came to my mind. Uh, it's about one of these fights me and my guy had. So John is like my best friend and is best one of the best people I've actually met in the whole world. And I remember we had this nasty fight. It was about I don't want to go into details too much, but it was about a job a job he gave to me, and I think I was like pending on it. I was procrastinating, and I didn't think to like inform him about how the job was going, and he felt like I was taking him as a secondary option. So I remember he voiced out that morning and he was shouting, he was and then I started defending myself. I was shouting back at him. I was everything was just like so messed up. So where am I going with this? We got to a point where started exchanging some hurtful words, so that you can know that even sometimes when you fight, most people just they don't really mean what they say. They just say stuff to And I remember telling him something. I said, "Yo, bro, I don't need you. I don't need you for anything. I don't want you. I don't." Well, that's a big fat lie, because man, he's my best friend in the whole world, and I need him more than anything, you know. And it's not even just because of resources or anything. It's the constant support that he gives, the way he just, the fact that I know he's in my corner, he's on my side. Just it gives me so much pleasure, so much pleasure, man. So what am I trying to say? You're gonna get to a point where you need people. You can't do it alone. You cannot do this thing, this worldly thing. And most of them are gonna come and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of myself." But like, don't be afraid to ask for help. That's one thing I've learned in my life. Don't be afraid to ask for help. John helps me with a lot of stuff. And I know he's going to watch this video probably. He may not, but he might. But just to saying, John, you're one of the best people I've ever met. I don't need to say it to your face, but like I don't take anything you do for me granted. I don't take it for granted at all. I love you. I love you, man. I do. I love you like a brother. You've been one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I think, John, if you don't know this guy, his mentality is up there. He kind of shapes people around you. It makes you do better. It makes you want better. It makes you want more. He's a demanding person and one of the best people I've ever had anything to do with. So we've been at it for like years. Started this photography journey together. Even though I'm moving slightly to videography, he's he's still like recently he's been very hardworking. He's doing stuff, and I pray that he gets to the height he's trying to attain. You know, I just pray that we both meet up there. So I said something. I said, man, I don't need you. I don't want anything you have to give me. I don't. But nah, bro, I need that guy, bro. I need him. He's decent. He has been of so much help. In fact, big help. And I think I'm blessed to have like good friends. Occasionally, I mean, there was a time I was always so afraid to ask for help, because I realized that I don't do for them. So why should I ask for help? But then I realized that when you ask people for help, you have to give too. You have to put people over yourself sometimes. You have to make it like a sacrifice that you have to make. That's the way of the world. That's how the world works. You don't just want to be self-centered. If you're in this world and everything is about you, man, you're living, you're living some type of life that you're not gonna be proud of at the end of the day. Life is all about legacy. What do you want people to know you for? What do you want people to say about you? So I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to tell him that I made this apology video, obviously. But I just wanted to be out there. I wanted people to see it. Just if you can learn from it, if you can take something away from it. So never say this guy can't help me, this guy can't. Never tell your friends, you're not used to me because you don't have anything. People are resources, and not just resources. People are family. They love. They're best friends. They're people. So you have to treat them as one. You get. So that's all. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Okay, I had a revelation. Like I won't call it a revelation. I have something new that I feel like is going to change the way. So I'm going to get a mic very soon. I'll get a mic, maybe just for the sound. I know most people are not even enjoying what I'm saying right now, but I just want to like make sure it is at least I'm doing something. I don't want to sit down and start saying, oh, when am I gonna start this thing? So that's why I'm still doing all this kind of stuff to just make sure I'm doing something, like I'm putting something out there. You never know. This might be like some big thing one day, and I don't know. You get so, but I think the sound is still like overall good, but I'm gonna improve on it. I'm going to get a good sound. I'm going to get maybe a tripod. I don't think I need a tripod though. I'm going to go with my hand, but I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a good sound, which is very very important. And maybe I would say I'm putting more efforts in maybe editing sound tracks, backing tracks and stuff. So I don't think I need video effects or audio effects. So, anyways, I hope you guys learned something. And by the way, me and my girlfriend is still at odds. Odds. I don't know. Maybe this is the end of the whole thing. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I'm not. She's a fantastic woman, and I think some way I'm sad to think I'm gonna lose her, but I just think what is going to move on no matter what. Like maybe this is what I need. Maybe I don't. She's beautiful. I mean, I love her, but yeah, never know. She's never know, man. So hopefully she comes around. If she doesn't, so and I think my consciousness is telling me I'm feeding my ego. I don't think it's an ego thing. I think I want her to know that okay, this is not cool. This is not a cool thing to do. You can't keep doing this every time and think okay because I'm a woman I have to get away with it. I'm not letting that slide this time. And even if it means the end of the whole relationship and everything, I'm good to go. I'm not I'm not I'm not gonna stress it too much. But for anybody who watches this, I guess I'm married. If it is to her, then this is this whole thing is bullshit. If it's not to her, then maybe I had a point. I don't know how to say peace. Okay, I think peace. Bye guys.